AfterBuzzers, welcome back to Braxton Family Values. We have your Trouble in Paradise, and we know there's trouble in paradise. Season 6, episode 21, we have Gabe's final appearance. Is Toni engaged or not? And Tamar's in the house. And of course, your new special segment, predictions, and more. Stay tuned.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm swagging and stuff.
It's sad that we were that happy just to get some music, y'all. That says a lot. Hey guys, welcome back to the panel that gives you the most. It's just Braxton Family Values.
Yes.
And of course, we have our lovely host back this week with us. So, hey guys, I'm Sierra Stafford, and to the left, I have Imani here in the flesh.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Imani J here.
What's up, y'all? I'm Tyson.
Hey guys, and I'm Erika Hunter.
Yes, a full, lovely, beautiful panel. We're just happy. So
thanks for hosting.
Yes, come on. She's the real one right there.
Okay,
the MVP.
Look, I need me an award like Drake did. Y'all saw the Drake? Yeah, okay, yeah. Anyways, so Trouble in Paradise was this episode. It was trouble in a lot of paradises, as we talked about. It was a very sad episode. We finally got into the story about Gabe, so it was really sad just to hear about Gabe and, his final passing. They finally had the funeral for him, and just to watch Trina grieve this entire episode. So what was it like just watching, it being surreal for the family?
Yeah, for me, it was, like you said, it was a very real experience. I think I like when shows do that because it reminds you that, we're watching these people. We see them going through their drama and all this other stuff, and they may appear hard or however you may view these people, but just to see that human aspect to them really, in the light. And not only that, I think this whole episode was just nice to not really include Vaughn. I know that I was asking you guys, did Vaughn really make an appearance? But it wasn't really about Vaughn, but just that relationship between, her and Gabe. And just knowing that, he's not in this realm anymore, but he know the secret.
Right.
Yeah. That we don't know. So that was nice that they gave him, this memorial.
What I love is that this is one of those rare moments where reality TV was actually reality, because everything is so scripted now, and I just love the fact that this was just something so real that we all can relate to, because death is like that one thing that we all have to go through. We all have to watch our loved ones or people that we know, or just from afar, we all have to watch people pass away. So
yeah, and I know for me it was really heavy to watch just because Trina happened to say it happened so fast. It was a 4-week span, and I think anytime that you don't know that it's coming, you do have to wrestle with the fact that this person isn't going to be here anymore.
Yes.
So to see Trina go through that was really heartbreaking.
Yeah, I was actually tearing up watching.
Yes.
It was tough, and like she said, she had a short span, and I can relate to having not enough time to say goodbye to someone you love. So I was like, oh gosh, girl, just hold it together, hold it together. But I mean, I feel like she's been strong though. She's pushing forward because she still has 2 sons, so she has to push forward. And that I thought it was kind of crazy how they showed us the obituary. I was like, oh wow, y'all actually showing us the, and that would made it even more oh my gosh. So, and they also ended the episode with showing, just pictures of Trina and Gabe. So I did like how they gave him a memorial for us.
Like a final farewell, because he was a huge part of the show.
For a lot of seasons. We got a WeTV funeral.
Yeah, but it was also nice I know that the sisters are always sticking with each other, but just to see them trying to figure out how can we comfort her. We weren't there for the funeral, but what are some ways that we can really be there and show some support? So just to see them, having moments of laughter about memories and stuff like that, that was really sweet to
Once
see
again, a real moment, because how many times have we come across someone and someone passes away? It's I don't really know what to say, because it's I want to sympathize, but it's really empathy, but I don't.
And like they said, sometimes her mommy said, you just might have to grieve. Let her grieve. That might be her way to cope. You just gotta let her. Yeah. And I mean that's true. I mean, because regardless of what you do, she's still gonna go home sad at the end of the day.
Exactly.
And I think the biggest thing, especially in trying to support someone who is grieving, is the physical support. Just being there. You don't have to say anything. You don't necessarily have to do anything. Just being there saying hey, I'm here. I might not know what to say to you, but my presence is always
Absolutely.
something that you could have.
And that's a good point, because also when they got there, because they met up at the dinner, Traci and Tamar both said, we haven't talked or seen each other since the concert. This is our first time seeing each other, and so they actually say, let's put our stuff to the side. That's not the moment to deal with that. And I thought that was big of them.
Absolutely.
Because for one, y'all know reality TV is good for letting it out, regardless of the topic. They gonna just let it spill. So I was glad they held it down for Trina.
Yeah.
So, but we got something else we hold down. So, Imani, tell them how we hold them down.
Hold them down.
Come on.
Y'all ready for that?
Y'all was ready. But if you guys are rocking with us, please be sure to, give us the 5-star ratings on YouTube, as well as, what is it? The
iTunes.
We
There
on
we go.
Spotify now too.
Spotify, we on there. We're doing big things. But we really want to thank you for allowing us to be, your favorite TV network of ESPN TV Talk. So thank you for that. Give us those 5-star ratings if you are rocking with us.
Yes,
Thank you.
leave comments, all the juiciness. And
All
not just
of
our
it.
show, on all the after shows.
Yeah, and then you never know. We may shout you out on the show if you're participating in the live chat. So show us some love so we can show you some love too.
Ooh, yes. Well, speaking of who needs some love, clearly it's Toni, okay? So, the whole, since we started this season, really has been, is Toni, is she engaged or not? We finally got out there, they're not together, they're not engaged, and she kind of keeps saying, she doesn't want to talk about it. But then she'll give it like a subliminal, like, well, maybe love wasn't meant for me. Like,
Yes.
so talk about it. Like,
A little sub right there.
That's just, what do y'all, like,
That's so accurate. I love
because
it.
she keeps doing that. I'm like, sis, you just said it. Like, just talk about it.
Is you
know.
No, this is so grammatically incorrect, but is you ain't gonna talk about this. Like,
She ain't. She not, because she keeps saying, I'm not ready to talk about it. But
Not
the
yet.
Rocket said, if the what?
It's true though.
I don't understand.
I'm over it.
Toni annoys me because we know since season 1, Toni does not like talking about her own stuff. She's probably the most secretive
private
of all the ladies. And I actually don't think she really wanted to do this reality show. I think she did it to help her family. Tamar is the one that really wanted to do. Toni would have never done that.
I'm glad you finally
see
said
that.
that. Honestly, y'all, I'm sorry, but when I watch this show, every scene that she's in, I'm like, I get the vibe that she really don't care.
Because
in
she's
and
so
out.
dry. She's
Yeah.
So dry, and I was like, am I the one that peeps this?
No,
she's
I
very
agree.
dry.
I just feel like she doesn't want to be there, and so, but she's a little, as much as I love me some Toni Braxton, she's a little bit of a ham. So she likes the attention, but she doesn't really want you in her business. So that's why I think we get the back and forth where she's like, yeah, I gotta lower my voice for Toni. Hold on.
No, he didn't play Toni like that.
Hold on.
Wait, we were all like engaged, and then he did that.
Just
What?
threw us off.
I'm trying to lower my voice for Toni because I feel like her voice is lower than mine. So she's like,
You have to impersonate my sis now.
she's like, I'm not ready to talk about it yet.
Her voice is
However-
not that deep.
And then like a couple minutes later, like you said, it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm not engaged, but I'm not ready to talk about. Ma'am, you can't say that. And then like, you got to give us something.
Oh my god.
I'm just like, well, we know they're not together, so it really doesn't matter. But it's like, I don't even care. I don't think I even care to know now.
But what do you guys think happened?
She
Good
came to her
question.
senses.
I want to know that, but it's kind of like
She's probably like, what are you saying? Bro, I don't even know what you're saying. And then it's like a big argument. So she's probably like, we don't even.
But like I
Mesh.
said, like,
Yeah.
It's like, we're
they
not
didn't
equally
even-
yoked.
They
They
don't
weren't
seem-
even visually cute.
Mm-mm.
I'm
Not
sorry,
at all.
I hate
They
to
did
say
not
that,
make a
but
cute
they were
couple.
not visually appealing. Like,
No.
you gotta look good together.
And I keep bringing this up, but he also allegedly has financial issues.
Yeah.
And Toni had financial issues back in the day. So it's like, why would she sign up to be able to do that? Allegedly owes the IRS millions of dollars like
Ooh,
that.
child.
That ain't her
I
It
didn't
speed.
know
just
that
don't
too.
make sense if y'all both got financial issues. You need to be
That's-
finding somebody
mm-mm.
that's going to elevate
I
your
really
life
still want to
and
know
not
how
bring
they
it
met.
down.
I really want to know how they met. I still don't know that.
He probably's always had a crush on her or something like, ooh, Toni.
Who would be a good person for Toni? Like, who do you see Toni? Like, if you had to pick a celebrity or someone, who would you
Trey
put Toni?
Songz.
Babyface, if
Trey
he was single.
Well, they did have
Oh
a
wait,
kiss.
no, they
but
too. No,
They had a kiss?
Trey Songz and
Let
Toni?
me tell you why I said Trey Songz though, because they both got that yoda lady, yoda lady, yoda. They
They
do
did a
that.
song together. You remember the song? They did a song together.
But
or a live
So
performance.
y'all think she a cougar though? Y'all just had to say Trey Songz?
Why not?
Who did you say? You said somebody.
Babyface if he was single.
He's not single?
I think he has a
can see
woman
that.
and he has a family. But they're really close though. But like I feel like they know each other so well, like that they will. I feel like she do like some younger people though. I feel like Babyface be too
stiff,
too dusty for her.
I think Genuine.
I think Birdman was just a fun little season. Like, ooh, he got
what
tats
type
on
of
That's in a bad
he
way.
got tats on his face. Ooh,
What season is that though? Like, but he's like I said, I'm not judging the man, but he's not attractive
At all.
Oh, thank you.
But I think she would be a nice fit with Genuine.
at all.
No, with Genuine. Picture it. Like,
I can
he's
picture it.
aesthetically
Is that
pleasing.
not
She's aesthetically pleasing.
Doesn't Genuine have like
Ride it.
very for
And they
lack
can
of a
make-
better word, kinky aspirations
what
when
she-
it comes to
what she
sex. When
like.
he likes like certain, you know what I mean, like not the norm. I don't think Toni would go for that.
Oh,
It might spice up her life a little bit.
Wait, what's the
Did you
face?
say-
I didn't know how to say it. Like,
did you just try to
allegedly.
say he wouldn't like her type?
no, I'm saying Genuine might be a little too. Here we go. He might be a
too
little too
freaky.
wild for Toni. Like he
Toni
likes
says she likes that.
Toni don't. Mm-mm.
You
The
don't
stuff
think
that
Toni be
not the
back
stuff
there,
that
right,
Genuine
doing
likes.
backflips?
Not the stuff that Genuine.
But that's
likes.
the thing. He's singing about it. We don't know if he really be doing it.
Talk
I mean, I
about
would hope so, but I don't know. I'm just
I
saying.
don't know who I could see.
She
I just
got
can't
a
see her
point
with
there
anyone.
too, because men like to talk.
I can't see her with anyone.
Last episode or whatever episode it was, I remember you mentioning that you could see her with like a prince or
Yeah, but I can't think of one. Like I would see her with like a count or like someone that's in like some type of royal family somewhere, not here in the US obviously, but I don't know. who
At
that
this
would
point,
be.
see her with somebody that's not a celebrity.
Yes.
A very wealthy businessman.
Yes.
I'm gonna just stick to that because I can't think of a picture, a visual.
I'm gonna stick with Trey Songz though, because who is he dating? I don't know Trey Songz.
He was a
Lori
Lori Harvey. I don't
Harvey.
think they're together no more because
Yeah,
they
me
kind of
neither.
been off the
He
radar.
would be a good drive-by for her. I don't think he should be like the main.
Yeah, I'm not saying
To
they're
keep
the
her from being in the
main.
house like somebody she goes and hangs out with. and does
Longevity
whatever,
relationship, girl.
Yeah,
no,
no,
Tracy
not
don't even want
longevity.
that.
Okay.
I'm sorry. No.
Probably not.
Just being honest. Well, I mean, so next thing we have, Tamar's finally in Big Brother. So, it's kind of funny because I actually didn't know what Big Brother was.
me neither.
Yeah.
I learned about it through AfterBuzz.
Let me tell you, I have been
Everybody-
trying.
have no
so
idea.
I heard about it because, like, obviously I followed Candy and Tamar, which were both there, but I didn't know what it was. I was like,
my
oh,
gosh,
what
I'm
I knew. What
obsessed.
is it? What is it?
First of all, hi AfterBuzz. Hi, I have been trying to get on the Big Brother after show for the longest.
Oh,
But
I thought you said the actual show.
Right,
Oh.
me too.
I'm saying everyone's on that panel.
listen, that show is so addictive. So
Really?
Big Brother, basically, people. So there's this is only the second time they've done a celebrity version of it, and it's always at the end of the fall, like winter time. But the main one is over the summer, and they have just, I think, finished their 20th season or something like that. But basically, you get so many contestants that go into a house, and it's all social gaming. So it's like interacting with you. They have and have-nots, meaning if you lose certain competitions, you might be banished to the basement where you have to eat like, I don't know, oatmeal and ramen for like a week, but you still have to compete and
I
do
like
everything.
oatmeal and
Who
ramen.
would want to do that though?
It's so much fun though. It's so much
What's
fun.
the goal?
The goal is so the housemates vote. Whoever's the head of household based on the competitions, you win the competition, you become head of household, and that person has to nominate 2 people for eviction from the house. And then there's a competition to see if you can get a veto to take yourself off. It's a whole process.
So you have to make people like you in the house.
Yes, and you have to
be
stay
friendly.
around to the end. And then at the end, once you make it past a certain point, they have what's called the jury, which are the housemates, and they get to vote and decide out of the last 2 people that are there who actually wins Big Brother. And so, of course, a lot of times you have to lie to people. Like I might say, yeah, I'll keep you safe just so that you'll vote for me or something. But then I end up not keeping you safe. But the twist is at the end of it, you can vote to decide whether you vote for me or you vote for Erika.
Based off what?
Based off of how the entire game was played. Like you look at everything. It's a lot. We'll catch you up outside of Braxton Family.
And you're like disconnected from the world, right?
You're totally there's no internet, there's no phone, no TV, you have nothing. It's just you in this house with these people.
That alone, I wouldn't do it.
And I think it's for
Not interested.
That sounds very stressful.
I think it's for 100 days in the real Big Brother, but in Celebrity Big Brother, I think it was 30 days.
In the real,
Yeah,
100 days.
100 days.
And what's the
that's
prize?
toxic behavior.
What's the prize? Did we already go over that?
Tamar won
Isn't it-
$250,000. I think it's more than that for the actual what I call the real Big Brother, where it's not celebrity. I think it's more than that, but for celebrity Big Brother it was $250.
I need more than that to keep me banned for
30 days.
30 days is nothing.
It's just
That's
being
a whole
around.
month.
That's you're living.
I mean,
with
it's
those
a month, but
people.
it's like you can't pick up the phone if you get stressed out to call. Like it's just
You got to make
Where do
friends
you
in the
go?
house. It's your social game. You got to make friends in the house.
And there's cameras everywhere. I
Cameras
remember her
are-
mentioning
No
that.
oh yeah,
everywhere.
of course, yeah, because it's they gotta catch everything.
Yeah, it's a dope show though. You should check it out.
Oh well, I mean, it's over now, but when it come back,
It's coming back in the summer, baby. It's coming. We got 2 months.
Okay, well, so if you guys watch Big Brother or watched in the pageant, let us know what you think about it. See if I'm willing to be on. I'm just kidding.
Tamar was the first black person to win Big Brother in 20
wow.
seasons. So they had to do 20 regular seasons and 2 celebrity seasons to finally get a black person to win.
Well,
Wow.
way
well,
to go,
congratulations.
Tamar. Yes.
That's good to
Show out there.
Okay, yes. Well, speaking of just getting into it, let's get into our news and gossip.
Oh, yes.
Cause got a lot.
AfterBuzz TV News.
Yes. Let's get into this news and gossip. I am your host, Tyler Tyson, and I am here with the news.
Oh gosh, yes he is. We have a lot tonight, so just buckle your seatbelt. There we go.
So I'm gonna try to get the sad news out of the way first. The Braxton family had yet another tragedy happened to their family. They lost their niece, Lauren, who is Michael's daughter, and she had a rare heart condition, and she passed away at the age of 25. So a lot of the family members were posting old videos and pictures. I think Denim and Diesel, which is Toni's kids, they posted something. I think the image that our viewers are seeing is the image that Toni posted on her Instagram of Lauren passing away, or her last picture with Lauren. So we definitely got to keep them in our prayers. Also, if you don't know, Tamar has joined Kandi Burruss on her Welcome to the Dungeon tour. I believe this is the tour version. She did some stops in Atlanta initially, but it was so successful, she's taking it on the road. So it's Tamar, it's Trina, of course it's Kandi, and it's like a few other surprise guests.
Trina, like the rapper?
Oh yeah, like the baddest.
Look, not the Trina here, y'all.
bad?
Clear it up. Trina the rapper.
Who's bad?
And they actually, and I think the first performance, the first stop was today. If today's May 2nd,
Yes,
in Chicago. So
I've actually I watched it when she did it on Real Housewives, and it's actually really seemed like a good show. So
oh yeah, and Tamar on Kandi's Instagram, she posted behind the scenes, so you can see Tamar actually dancing and practicing and everything.
maybe next week we get some clips for y'all.
We're working on it. I'm always keeping that ear to the street.
Oh,
Also, so Trina posted a picture of her and Vaughn on her Instagram, and basically they had like a date night with Tamika. And for those of you that don't know who Tamika is, there's Tamika and Escape. Both Trina and Tamika are in Atlanta, and I guess she went over for dinner because she said her comment was the food was amazing. Thank you so much for the invite. But you see that they're still together, they're happy, and she is sitting on that lap and
claiming it.
claiming it.
Claiming that, bro.
That is hers. And romance is also in the air for Towanda. Now listen, I'm not saying that this is a fake relationship. All I'm saying is that she only posts a picture of her and what's the guy's name? Sean. She only posted a picture of her and Sean right after the show. Never during the week, never on just a random Sunday, like only after Braxton Family Values. Yeah. So she posted another picture. He does have on shades yet again. I think we did see on the episode he finally took the shades off when he came over with her and Mama E. But yeah, and his following has gone from 34 followers when they first initiated this page when he was introduced to the show. Now he has over 9,000 followers on Instagram and only 3 posts.
Like, he's making his way.
And who is the one following him? I'm interested to see who that is.
Probably Towanda. I wouldn't be surprised if she was running the account.
Yeah, like she's a social media
Probably running it.
strategy person there. She's like, look, babe, we're gonna post you after this episode,
right.
and we're gonna get those likes and them followers up. Okay, babe?
See, at first I thought it was like, for the show purpose, but I mean, it's already been aired out that y'all together, so now it's like, okay, now we can post crazy. But like you said,
But they're not even posting crazy though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why it's like,
after.
well,
They kind of give you the side eye, like, what y'all up to over there?
Trying to get her more followers up.
I mean, I want y'all to be together because listen, this the cutest man has. Let me not.
But what's the point of getting the followers up though? Because I'm just saying, let me drop a tidbit for you. When you put the followers.
He be knowing some stuff over here.
Listen, when people are on Insta, that means that you're opening yourself up to receiving more interaction with people, right? So that means that the likelihood of him coming across another woman that may be a better fit or may not, but just somebody that can grab his attention is greater now because he's on social media. If he wasn't on social media before, why get on now? If I'm booed up,
the businesses though, like
What's
the
his
businesses
business?
that he can create just from followers. I mean, he's already established. He's a producer or something. But people get on social media, and that's a new business.
It is.
That's a new stream of revenue.
Listen, it's a double-edged sword.
So
I'm
Towanda
just
probably
saying.
just like, look, babe, we got to make some extra money.
Okay.
So
Listen
let's
here
do
for it.
this.
She gonna make that money. He's gonna make that money, and then he's gonna throw them peace signs.
No,
I'm just
I don't
saying. It's a
know.
double-edged sword. That's all I'm saying.
Honestly, y'all, you know, and I'm sorry, I have to say, like I always say, this is the most attractive man this family has had.
Period.
So she needs.
why y'all trying to play Birdman like he's not it?
You know,
He's
we
not.
the sisters, you know, sometimes the boys be flocking. No.
And then
Birdman, you gotta do a little
Towanda
rub.
happened to say on the episode, I don't know if you guys caught this, but when she was on the phone with Toni's wedding planner, she said something about the refund and
Yes.
whether it could go towards another wedding. So I'm
Thanks for
like,
bringing that
I
up.
saw that. Yeah.
whose wedding, sis?
I thought she could have been talking about Trina, maybe, but she no, but it's
No,
hers.
it sounded real personal.
Yeah. And to wrap up this
It's
news,
not
so we can get out of this and just sit here.
Yeah.
There's a picture that you actually found, Sierra,
yes.
on Tamar's page where she's hugging and kissing Traci, because on this episode and episode previous, they had gotten into a scuffle and they allegedly weren't talking and were not necessarily angry with each other, but there was some distance that was about to happen between the two of them. So this post showed that they are in good spirits and everything is all good between them.
Yeah, basically she was just saying, regardless of what the TV show is showing you guys, I love my sister. I would never let work come between us. I always put my sister first, and I really didn't want to mend our relationship, which basically what she was saying. So, they're good. They're great and they're sisters. So
Like the other side of the pillow.
Listen, I love it when we all contribute to this news and gossip.
right?
It is popping.
I told y'all it's a lot tonight. It's a lot.
So if y'all are out there, y'all keep y'all ears and eyes to the street. Just let us know. Hit us up in the comment
yes,
section.
please. And if you got something that that we don't know already,
Right.
just drop it in there.
Yeah.
So okay, so we have our special segment now. Now I'm gonna spice it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
They got real spicy.
Let me get my
I got
water
a
now.
little
We
hot.
ready today.
No, I'm kidding. Okay, so now I'm breaking this up because today brought my attention. I was in a group chat with my friends, and this happened to one of my friends. So I wanted to kind of relate it to us since there are a lot of relationships on the show, or just relationships, I guess I would say. So how soon is it too soon to start talking to someone on the phone if y'all just first meet? So like, for example, let's say you just started talking to someone and they call you, like no warning, they just call you. Is that too soon, or you think that's normal?
I mean, if you gave me the number.
But like texting, but why can't you text? Like you think, let's say I gave you my number, right? And just yesterday, and I call you tomorrow, and the next day, I just call you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's too soon.
I don't mind
Not
it.
for me, because for me, it lets me know if I like you or not right off the bat.
Yeah.
Because over text, like anybody can text. Like I'm entertained by anybody who texts me when I'm bored. It's like, hey, okay, whatever. What you doing? I'm chilling. What you doing? I'm chilling too. All right. But if it's over the phone, it's like, can you carry a conversation?
I get to know
what
you
do
over
you
the phone.
sound like?
Yes.
Am I gonna talk to you after this phone conversation? I'm gonna know right there.
Do I need to meet up with you for drinks?
Yeah.
Are we gonna go to the movie?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
See, I disagree because I'm a texter.
And
Like, I would
I'm
prefer to text than you call or FaceTime me. To call and FaceTime,
Now,
we need an
hold on.
appointment.
Wait, hold on.
No,
We
we
didn't
need
say
a
FaceTime.
No, we need an
didn't say-
appointment
FaceTime
for
is
either.
different.
We
We
didn't
need an
say
appointment
FaceTime.
for either. You got to let me know you're about to call me. You don't know what I'm doing. You don't know who I'm with.
See, okay, so the reason I asked, because she dropped this gem, like I said, she dropped this in our group chat, and we all have multiple opinions. Now, me, I've been talking to someone, so I'm good, haven't done this in a minute, but I'm like, that is weird. Like, for example, if we just start talking, don't text, don't call me. Like, that's just me, because it's kind of like, I feel like talking is next level. Not saying you can't call me right away, but like, I told her, like, did he warn you? Did he say, like, hey, are you busy? Can you talk? Now, if you did that, that's different. But you just absolutely call me, to me, that's weird. Mm-hmm. Now, that sounds probably childish, and I say, but then again, if you're your grown people, some people don't like to text, and I get that. That's different, but for me, you need to warn me first.
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
I don't know you like that shit.
I'm not
calling me.
I'm not a phone call person. Like, I very rarely pick up the phone and call anybody. So I am a texter. However, I will say, if I'm into you, I will enjoy talking to you
definitely.
on the phone. So if we just met, I probably would start off texting.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I really have not had the experience where I'm texting and then I'd be like, hey, is it okay if I call you? I've never.
Yeah,
those words have never come out of my mouth ever in life.
I don't know.
I think it
guess
happens
'cause I'm a
naturally
woman.
over time, though. Yeah, because like I
Yeah.
said, it's like you can't just out the blue just be like, "Hey, I'm finna call you day 2."
Yeah, and now
Right.
FaceTime is something.
I'll be like,
He said day 2. Unless, I mean, like, I don't know. I've had guys that would, like, get my number and then don't text me, but call me. And, I mean, more than likely, I don't still talk to them.
see, like you just said it. That's
But I
weird.
don't mind it because, like, I'm not expecting the call. So when I do hear their voice and they're like, hey, it's old dude from the coffee shop.
Wait, his voice is like that?
Then
Right, that's a problem.
you're not talking about the voices, okay?
Why he had to have such a light and airy voice?
I was confused that she was still talking about you, the man.
Okay, well, I'm not good at my
I was like, you said this
manly voice. But, you know, like, it would be cool if somebody did that. I wouldn't be like, ew, you're gross. I might not like you, but it's like, oh, okay, that was cool.
Well, I just want to see other opinions because, you know, it was a lot of them. Somebody else say, you know, well, that means you're just not into them because if you're really into them, you wouldn't care.
That's how I feel.
Pretty much.
But I do
It's
still
still
kind of.
soon. I don't care if you
Yeah, it is too soon. And
Chris
it's
Brown is soon. Okay?
It's this new age millennial.
I still
is.
think it's how much you like the person though, because like if I'm really vibing with you, even if you call me right off the bat, and I wasn't expecting it, I would be cool with that. Now if I just gave you my number, well, I don't.
I
wanna
think
say
we're
this.
thinking fresh. Okay, like if we've been talking for a minute, of course, we talking all day, every day.
Yeah, I feel you.
But
now.
we have to remember this is fresh.
the
like,
initial meeting.
yeah.
Let's say a week. Let's think of a week span.
Let
You
me-
call me within a week. Let's narrow it that way, because you know.
If I'm really
If we
into
talk,
you,
we date them. Of course, we talk on the phone. This is fresh.
listen, if I'm
Yeah.
really into you, I mean like I saw you and I was like, oh my god,
like
I need to like.
that's daddy
If
material
you
right
would if you
there.
were to call me, if we exchanged numbers and then you called me and that's what I thought when I first like met you, I would be all good. Now if I was
Okay.
just kind of like, I guess we'll see where it goes, then yes, I don't want you to call
Okay.
me.
Yeah.
But if I'm really like,
feel you.
oh my god, I can't believe, like it took everything in me to get your number, like that type of thing, then I want you to call me.
I don't like when people call me too many times.
Yeah.
Now that's when it's like you need
You
some
doing too
rest.
much.
And you need a job. And you need
On
to
the
don't call me
job.
throughout the day. I'm working.
I'm
people.
working and I talked to you yesterday.
Right.
That
Okay,
part.
she don't care. That's somebody that don't care. Okay, well, you know, let us know what you think or if you dealt with this before. I mean, who knows? Yeah, it
That's
happens.
a good question.
Yeah.
I like that.
No, I don't know. It's just I had to just share it and see what y'all thought about it because we were really talking about it. I was like, I don't know, but okay. But
Don't call me, boy.
yes. So we're gonna get straight into our predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV.
I love this light. This light just makes me want to do
Yes,
stuff when it flash.
I need this in my house. Like, it's a party. Okay. So predictions. We're actually gonna start it off with you, Erika. What are you predicting for next week,
Jeez.
or just in general?
Next week. So the preview showed, not Toni, all the T's.
I know, right?
Tamar and Traci. They're not good after all. They had some sort of dispute, and I remember hearing Traci saying like, "This is why I can't do business with you" or something like that. So I think that we'll see a little bit more of their clashing.
So I didn't get to talk about this, but I really don't, and now we'll talk about it next episode. I really don't like Tracy's manager for a number of reasons. So I'm with Erika on this one. We'll definitely see, you know, how this kind of unfolds with Tamar and Traci and the whole manager situation. And there was something else, and I lost my train. Oh, also just a thought. It would be dope if Toni did a reality show by herself with this whole Birdman thing, and the name could be Beauty and the Beast. Boom.
Beauty and the
I don't think
Beast.
she deserved it. I'm sorry.
Not a whole
You don't
reality
want to
show.
talk about it. So a whole reality show?
Right.
No, not happening.
It'll be
You
dope.
can't even give us 30 seconds, let
Or
alone
at
an
least
hour.
the episode.
Oh,
Just a
dang.
full episode, all Toni. That's all I want.
Of her saying,
How
I'm not
about
ready.
a YouTube
I'm not ready to
episode?
talk about it.
Dang, you don't put it YouTube. Okay.
Just on YouTube.
She'll talk about it in a single.
Right? Oh, yeah.
Just 3
she gonna-
minutes.
She gonna sing about it.
Better
That's
yet, a
it.
music video. Give me a long form music video.
Right.
I'll
With
go
him
with
in
that.
it.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
With him in it doing a little with the rain in the back, like. All right, y'all. So my predictions. This is based on the comment that Erika made regarding the marriage talk that Towanda mentioned when she was talking to Mindy.
I don't know. The wedding planner.
The wedding planner. I think even because Tyler said maybe she was talking about Trina and Vaughn, but I think that was too easy. So she probably is talking about herself, and she's doing the posting.
And she did say in the dinner that when the mom asked her, "Is that an engagement ring?" and he was like, "No, that's not an engagement ring yet."
Ooh,
he did say that. He did say that.
Catch these
Sean.
clues.
Sean.
Oh,
when he was sitting at the dinner table or the lunch table with.
I thought you were talking about Toni. I was like, wait, what?
But they've been talking long enough.
Yeah. So maybe.
That was actually my prediction. I want to see more of Sean and Towanda because I feel like we got a little snippet. That was it. They finally came to life. But now I want to see what's really good, the real tea.
She done already called him the prettiest, the best looking guy that they've had. Now she just want him all
So
off.
she gotta lock that down.
You gotta lock it down.
You gotta lock it down, girl.
No, but seriously though, it's like you held this secret for the longest time. He's finally revealed, so reveal him. Like, let's see what the ring.
That's why she's about to go all in. I'm telling you, I see it.
I'm
And
just
have him
waiting
take
to
his
see.
shades off. Have you taken the shades off?
He took the shades off at the table
What
with
did it
Mama
look
E.
like?
The same.
It was, we was scared. Remember, we was scared because we was like, oh gosh, the shades come off.
Oh.
But it was cool. It was cool.
I gotta go see that.
Okay, yes. So, hopefully, as we continue to watch, we see more of our predictions. So, until next time, I'm your host, Sierra Stafford. You can find me on my social media at Sierra B. Stafford. And where can we find you, Imani?
Hey guys, you can find me at Imani Jack and at ManiJTV.com where I'm covering everything pop culture.
And of course, you can follow me on all social media at the Tyler Tyson.
Okay. Okay.
And you can follow me on all social media at Erika Joy H.
Yes, so see you guys next Thursday for more.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.